Lebanese state. Let's speak to Rami Khoury, who's a distinguished fellow at the American University of Beirut, joins us now from Boston. So, Rami, what do you think about this? How feasible is this idea of trying to peacefully disarm the armed factions in the Palestinian refugee camps? What are the stumbling blocks?
The stumbling blocks are that the Lebanese government historically has not been able to develop the power and the technical capabilities to defend Lebanon from Israeli aggressions and other threats like terrorism and things. And therefore, you had this massive growth of Hezbollah. The Palestinian groups have been there for many years, on and off. And this has to be fixed. The situation is not normal. All the Palestinian groups say that they would rather have the Lebanese government protect Lebanon and the people in Lebanon, including the hundreds of thousands of Palestinian refugees. But there's never been an ability of the Lebanese system, with its very complicated inter-religious, ethnic composition, the mosaic, to reach consensus on this. Now they have a chance. They feel the Lebanese have a chance with this new government, new president, new prime minister, a weakened Hezbollah. They feel they have a chance to maybe make progress. And the Palestinian, officially, the PLO, Mahmoud Abbas, who has very little credibility in Palestine and even less in Lebanon, and certainly very little authority, but they all agree that there should only be one authority in Lebanon that controls the weapons, and it should be the Lebanese government. So they're valiantly trying to move towards that. They've made some progress in the last month or so in turning over arms depots and facilities and positions south of to the government.
And if that progress continues and the fighters are disarmed, what then happens to the fighters themselves?
This is something that they have to negotiate, because the idea of the single authority in Lebanon, the government, having control of weapons, is one that they all agree on. The thing that also has to go along with that, and this is what Abbas and others have been negotiating for years, is to give the Palestinian refugees their more civil and economic and social rights, but not political rights. They're refugees, they're not Lebanese. And they need to be protected like everybody else needs to be protected. Some of these fighters would disarm. Hamas itself has said that it's willing to disarm if there is a method to protect the Palestinians and the Lebanese from the Israelis. So the answer to your question is we don't know exactly what would happen to them, but they're all willing to disarm if they are protected, which has never been the case. And that's why the Palestinians took up arms, and then Hezbollah took up arms.
Rami, thanks for that. Rami Khoury speaking to us there from Boston in the United States.